I know I have the Assassin's Creed opening menu up, but I'm not actually going to play. I'm just using it as like back. And I'm still trying to figure out Twitch. So we're going to have to just deal with this until I figure something else out. I've still got 10 minutes, so I'm just checking out. So I think today I'm probably going to talk about movies just because I've got enough of them. And I've got like a list and like, so I'm just going to mutter on a bit, see how I go. I really need to turn my fan on. It's really hot in this room. There we go. Okay. Yes, let's just check Twitch real quick to make sure it's got the right name up so people know that I'm not. Just chatting. Yep, cool. Cool. Yes, let's just check. Oh boy, I can hear myself. That's horrible. Okay, so yeah, probably gonna talk about movies, maybe TV shows. I don't know. Might start there and move on. Just looking at something real quick. Okay, so let's get started. I suppose I finished with what I was doing. So, I've talked about these shows recently, like over the last couple of days, but I finished Ratchet, which was really good. A little bit too much like eye stuff, which I've said before is because I wear glasses and I can just imagine the whole like tripping, smashing my face, and like glasses break. And even if it's not, even like plastic at a sharpened edge, it's still gonna hurt. And like so anything eye sort of like gouging or like touching sort of freaks me out just from that. So I finished that and I'm over halfway. I'm nearly done with Umbrella Academy season 2, which I'm mainly just watching to get rid of my list, to just sort of like, because I decided I've got this to watch list, which is pretty much all anime, but there are some other stuff I've started, so I decided before I start on anime, which is really easy to sort of like finish, I'm going to get through some of the stuff that's like live people. Let me just get on my list. Academy. And then I'm going to, let's have a look at this. And then I'm probably going to watch... see, I was thinking either... I made up my mind last night, but then I was thinking this morning, like, it might be easier to just work my way down, like, finish Umbrella Academy. And then just... But, I don't know. I've got a couple of live action stuff. I've got His Dark Material Season 2, which I didn't overly enjoy Season 1, but I'm willing to watch Season 2. And it's only 7 episodes, so it'll take like a day, 2 days to watch. I'm 2 seasons behind on Grey's Anatomy, which is more just I buy the DVDs, so and I just watch them. Killing Eve, which I'm a season behind, which isn't out on Stan yet. So I'm just waiting. I'm either going to wait, or I'm going to have to find some other way to watch it. And then American Gods Season 3 just came out with the first episode, so I may watch that. And Vikings Season 6, episode like 11, 12, and 13 are all apparently out, but Netflix, for me in Australia, doesn't have it on yet. Some of these, like, so I may end up just not doing that, because a lot of these shows aren't available on a lot of, like, the stuff I use at the moment. So I'll either watch those first, or I'll finish Umbrella Academy, check to see what else like I can watch on the subscriptions I've got, and then I'll just start working my way through the anime again. I'm thinking of watching some of these ones that have just started, like, okay, we're getting into anime. Wonder Egg Priority, which I found on like TikTok. It looked good. It's got 1 episode out. I need to start Cells at Work season 2, which has got 2 episodes out, I think. I need to finish Fire Force. Fruits Basket I need to finish, like catch up. I stopped once I got up to date at a certain point. Agretsuko I need to finish. I'm like 10 episodes behind on that. And then there's like a couple, like this one called Kemono Jihen. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's got like 1 episode out. There's this really interesting one that I found called Supposed Kid from the Last Dragon Dungeon Boonie moves to like a starter town. I think that's what it's called. It's an anime. It looks really interesting, and I'm definitely going to watch it. There's the Skate Leading Stars, which I think is a skateboarding one. And there's a couple of others. Like, I'm thinking of just like... But the thing is, I don't like waiting week from week. That's my problem. But like, I feel like if I get on top of these, I can just sort of... Plus they're anime, so they're probably going to be somewhere between like 12 episodes to like 24 episodes, depending on... I don't know. Yeah, so I may just start on the anime once I've finished Umbrella Academy, which I just watched episode 7. So I've got 3 episodes left of that. And then... Yeah, I may just start on anime if I can't watch anything. But yeah, movie-wise, I don't watch a lot of movies, like, not really. Not new movies, or... I buy a lot of DVDs just because I like having them. It's like a weird collector's thing I've got. So I've got a lot of DVDs, and it's always stuff I've enjoyed or I want to watch. I never buy, like, I don't normally buy anything, like, randomly. Like, my movies list on this app that I use, which is called TV Time, is, crazy. But, like, I don't never go into it, because I never want to watch new movies, because I like to multitask. So I always end up, like, watching old movies that I love, and I can like write or read at the same time, and I don't have to pay full attention. It's why I rewatch a lot of TV shows. Like, I love Criminal Minds, I love Hawaii Five-0, and I love Supernatural, which I'm not up to date with Criminal Minds or Supernatural. I'm gonna buy the box sets once they come out. But those 3 shows are shows I've seen so many times that I can just have them playing, and it's... But yeah, I've got a few, like, DVDs I've bought over the last, like, couple of months that I need to watch. I'll read them out for you guys, because why not? My one viewer who's just chilling, listening to me go on and on. Sorry. So, these are ones I've bought, and they're ones I want to watch. Oh, these are just a pile of random ones that someone gave me. So, I've watched the first Maze Runner, but I haven't seen the other 2. And I have the trilogy, I just have never got around to it. I just couldn't be bothered. So I'm gonna do like a binge day one day for that. I'm slowly buying all the Fast and Furiouses, because I've never seen the Fast and Furiouses before. Well, I've seen like 1, and I've seen the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off. So I'm probably not gonna watch the Fast and Furious until I get them. I've got the first 3 and then the Fast and Furious 7. So I'm getting there. I've got 4 DVDs out of the, 9 DVDs? I don't know anymore. Detective Pikachu, which honestly just looks good. I like Pokemon. It looks like a good film. Ryan Reynolds is the Pikachu voice, which treats me out a little, but I like it. And plus the animation for the for the Pokemon in the trailers, it looked so good, like so good. Birds of Prey and the Fabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. I've heard was good, but I've also heard was bad. And I'm honestly just more intrigued by it than anything. Like, I'm guessing I'm probably going to enjoy it. I don't know how much, but I'm hoping I enjoy it. The Last Christmas with Emilia Clarke and Henry Golding. Emilia Clarke I love. I loved her in Game of Thrones, which is where I first found her, and I thought her acting was amazing. I haven't seen much of her work like that, and then this I haven't seen yet, and then there's one horror film she did, which I'm going to get, which looks really good and really spooky, and I can't remember what it's called, but I've got it somewhere. Destroyer with Nicole Kidman. I mainly got this because Sebastian Stan is in it. I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of Nicole Kidman. She's good. The trailer looked good. Like, I was watching the trailer, and I wasn't expecting Sebastian Stan to be in there, I don't think. And then he was, and I love Sebastian Stan. His acting is just spot on. But yeah, it's been on my to watch list. I've been slowly, like, Sebastian Stan is someone I really enjoy, but I've never actually, like, bought a lot of his works. Like, I have the Winter Soldier and, like, the three Captain America films. And I've got a lot of the Marvel films, but, like, he's not, like, a big portion of those, which sucks, because he's great. But yeah, I've also got The Last Full Measure, which has Sebastian Stan. Which, once again, I got just purely for Sebastian Stan. Okay. And then I've got, we'll just, on the Boxing Day sales, oh shit. I got a heap of, like, series, like, I got the Die Hard series, which has got, like, 5 movies in it, and I've never seen Die Hard. So I was like, that's great. This is, like, the perfect opportunity for me to, like, get them all, and just I'll binge watch them one day, which I'm going to. I've never seen them, so I've heard they're good, I think. At least the first one is good. And then I got the Taken trilogy, which I think there's only 3. If there's not only 3, then I'm missing out, apparently. But I've never seen the Taken trilogy either. It's funny, because that's the only way I know Liam Neeson, is the Taken trilogy. But I just know he's in Taken. I've never actually seen the films, so I'll have to binge watch those eventually as well. I got the Predator series, which I've seen one Predator, but it was the latest Predator, which is weird. I know. I enjoyed it though, so I know I'm going to enjoy them. But my aunt, who's a big, like, lover of the Predator, told me I should get the Alien box set, or the Alien movies, before I watch them. Just because there's some, like, there's like an Alien vs Predator film, I think. So that's not going to get watched until I get that. And then I got Back to the Future, but I've seen that. I've seen all 3 of those. I watched those as a kid. But I'm going to rewatch them because fun times. And then I've got my Batman Under the Red Hood and my Batman Death in the Family interactive movie. Now, I love Jason Todd. Batman Under the Red Hood I've seen. I loved it. Finally bought it earlier this year, late last year. I didn't buy it in January. I bought it in December. And then I bought Batman Death in the Family at the same time, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm planning on watching Under the Red Hood and then going straight into the interactive movie. Just because I've heard it's angsty. I'm looking forward to it. Part of me isn't, but part of me is. I got a heap of other stuff as well I got all the How to Train Your Dragons, the 3 films. I got the Peter Pan film from when I was a kid. It's got there's no names. Which I don't know if anyone would recognize that, but Peter Pan 2003. I love that film. It was like a film I loved as a kid, like. And then I also got the Sherlock box set. Sherlock BBC with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman. With all 4 seasons and the Abominable Sprite, which I cannot say that word. It's gonna suck if there ends up being a 5th season. But at this point, like, it's been a while now. I'll just have to buy, like, the 5th season. Yeah, so Boxing Day sales are pretty good. I think that's all I got. I think it was. I've got this show, Major Crimes, that I got for my birthday or Christmas one year, and I haven't watched it yet. It was meant to be a show me and my mum watched together, because we both like crime shows. but she we just haven't had the chance, and it's been like a year now. I don't even know if I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm hoping I will. I'll make myself enjoy it. Because I wanted to watch, I also want to watch, there's a show called like Cold Cases or something. That's got like 6 seasons and it's finished. And I want to watch that because that like seems interesting. It's like a team that goes into old like cold cases that have never been solved and them solving them with new evidence and new technology. And honestly, that just intrigues me. Like, I'm into that. But yeah, they're my movies that I have to watch. I mean, there's also like some weird like cheap films I need to go through to see if they work. But they're not like, they're the ones that you get from like Bali. Like someone like gave them to us in a pack. Peter and the Wolf, The Internship, Pacific Rim, which I've never seen. I've heard it's good though. The Bourne Legacy, which I also have never seen. I love the Bourne films. I've got 1 to 3 and the 5th one. I've never watched the 4th one with what's his name? No, not Ryan Reynolds. He plays Hawkeye. He plays Hawkeye. I can't remember. Jeremy Renner. That's it. I don't know why I've never watched it. Matt Damon's always been like Bourne, and I couldn't, at the time when it was coming out, I couldn't understand why they were bringing out this like different dude, but I'm gonna have to watch it. Matt Damon is The Informant, which I don't think I'm gonna enjoy, but maybe I will. The Dark Knight, which I think is just a bad quality version. I've already got a Dark Knight one. I'll have to see which one I've got. That's a TV show. Stick It, which is a good movie. I've seen Stick It before. I enjoyed Stick It. The Frontier Boys, which I have no idea. Green Lantern, which I've heard is bad. And then a weird Indiana Jones. I've never seen Indiana Jones, so I probably won't watch that either. Yeah, so that's just what I have to watch. Like I don't even think I'm gonna go through like the movies I've already got, because it's like I've got 3 different movie set like cupboard things, and they go back like 3 because I've got them like G, PG, M, and then MA plus whatever, and they go back like 3 rows each for each one, and then the TV shows are like 4 rows back. I've got too much. I need like an actual box set, like an actual not box set, a bookcase, or like in a proper like DVD cabinet that I can like display stuff in. But yeah, Banshee is a TV show that I always recommend. It is so good. It's very gory. It's a lot of like, it's graphic, but it's such a good show. Like, and not many people know about it. It got 4 seasons. And like, it's a show that whenever you mention it, no one has ever heard of it. Like, I only know about it because of my auntie, and then my sister like loves it as well. Like, my auntie loves it, and I don't know how more people don't know about it. Oh man, I'm just looking at all my stuff and I'm just like, oh my god. So much money I've spent. Well, maybe not. I bought a lot of stuff from secondhand stores, or like people have just not wanted films, so I've been like, I'll take it, and I just put it in. And it's not, I don't normally buy bulk. Like, it's a lot of the time I'll buy like once a month, or like, and it's been a collection I've been like growing for like 6-7 years. And a lot of like stuff like TV shows I'll ask for birthday and Christmas presents, so I like ask for box sets. Just because it's just easier. Which is what, like, I'm gonna have to like zip pay or something and get the Criminal Minds, Hawaii Five-0 and Supernatural box sets, because they'll be probably expensive, and I'd rather get them all, and I'm gonna rewatch them as well. That's gonna have to be like an after anime thing. That might be a next year thing, which would suck. Cause maybe not then. I just remembered I haven't finished them. Oh boy. Sorry. I slept wellish, which is good. It was more of a... It was like, I fell asleep like at 11, which is a little bit later than I normally go to bed, but I knew I didn't have work today. And then, I slept okay until about 4 a.m. and my dog needed to go out. So I put him out and brought him back in. And then it got to like 6 and he needed to go out again. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I'm glad like he's not peeing on my bed. He did that once and he got in so much trouble for it. Hey, buddy. Hey. Yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about you. We are. We are. Hello. But, yeah. And then, like, I sort of, like, on and off for the next couple of hours I was awake, and I finally got up around, like, 9-ish. Do you need to go to the toilet? Because I can't take you out. Yeah, sorry, but, yeah. And then I had a weird Kiev thing for, like, brunch, which is nice. Garlic Kiev. Oh, it's okay. Probably needed to be cooked for, like, a few more minutes, but it was, like, burning, so... Oh, boy. Little eager bunny. Oh, but yeah. Like, I mean, like, even going through, like, all my, like, DVDs, that's gonna take so long, like, and then going through my to-watch list, that's a long list as well, like, oh, what I want to read, what want to watch, if I can get my words right, what I want to watch, like, that's a big enough list as it is as well. Like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't know what I was going to talk about. Mainly, like, the stuff I've got, like, on to watch, but, like, I don't even know. There. Let's just have a look. Oh, yeah, you want to go out? Did I put any DVDs up here? I found all 3 Lord of the Rings films at a second-hand store like last month. The only problem is I don't know if they're the extended versions or not, which is going to annoy me because I do enjoy the extended versions. So I'm going to have to, like, they're like older too, so I don't think they are. But I haven't watched them yet, like, so we'll have to see. Because I think I'm pretty sure the extended versions have, like, extended version available or something on the front. So that it ends up, like, you know you're getting that. I mean, I think I got them for $3 each or something from a second-hand store. So that was a bargain anyway. I mean, I suppose I could go through my watch list for my movies that I want to watch, but I don't know how, like, helpful that, like, if anyone would be actually interested in that. There is some good stuff in here though. And I'll take any recommendations. Like I said this last Monday when we were talking about anime. And I will literally, like, if you give me a recommendation, I'll at least check it out. Normally give animes, depending on, or shows, depending how long they are, between 1 and 12 episodes, I give them 3 to 5 episodes. If it's a bit longer, like a 24 episode or a 32 episode, I give it about 5 to 10, 3 to 10, sort of like, by that point you know whether you're into the characters or not. Like sometimes I've had shows and animes that I've gotten one episode, half an episode in, and I knew I wasn't going to enjoy it. There was one called Black Clover, an anime, and I'd heard it was good. I'd been told it was good, and I was like, okay. And I went in, 5 minutes in, like 5 so many minutes in, and this kid was so just loud, and I was like, oh, I hate this. And I know I didn't quite give it a chance, but also I don't generally enjoy that personality, so I ended up just stopping. It was just easier just to like cut it off. And I've seen stuff about it, like, oh, like scenes and stuff, and I'm like, oh, it probably would have turned out really good, but I couldn't get past that first like episode. But then I've got shows that I like. I'm just gonna go off. Like I love one character. Like it's normally the guy character because I can just enjoy them. But then, like, it's the female personality a lot of the time, which I know it sounds crappy coming from like a female, but it's anime normally, and it's either overly sexual, which I don't enjoy because I'm not into like romance at all, or it's just they're just like, they've got this like all about me personality, and it's not something I'm into. And normally, like, if like I had one show which was the main guy character had this whole like tragic backstory, and I was really getting into it, like, and then they introduced this female character who happens to be like his cousin or something. He was disowned or something, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was really cool. But the female character, like, and I ended up just watching it for the male character, and the female character, like, was this weird, like, she just thought she was better than what she actually was, and like and this guy keeps like beating her and proving her wrong, and she keeps coming back like, oh, I'm still better than you. And it got like, and there was even like a weird ass kiss, which I don't know if like was on her end or his end, or if it was just accidental. I can't remember. I sort of blacked out most of the anime of her parts. But yeah, I've got it somewhere. Like, it was a weird ass show. But yeah, back to like time limits, like movies, I will give at least like 10 to 20 minutes, because that you're not halfway, and you can sort of like by 20 minutes you sort of like, you know whether like if it's gonna be a slow movie or a fast movie, or like what's like character wise, you get like pulled in or not by that point. Like I've had films like I just haven't enjoyed, I've had films I loved. Like, you just gotta go with that. So yeah, like I'll give most things a try, like unless I've like someone's actually gone, no, this is a horrible film, don't watch it. Like, and they've actually listed off reasons why, like I probably won't, but like yeah, I will take recommendations. But my to watch list on this app is like, I probably won't get through it for another like little while, unless I do like a movie marathon at some point. It's just like, it's a lot of like random stuff, like actors I throw stuff in. Like I've got the Wonder Woman 2 film, which I've heard is good, but I've heard is bad. And I'm gonna watch it. I may just end up buying the DVD though when it comes out. The Love and Monsters film, which is Dylan O'Brien, who I enjoy. His acting is always great too. Like I loved American Assassin, great. I saw him in Teen Wolf, like him as Void, so good. I've got the Al Capone film with Tom Hardy. Once again, that's just Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's just a good actor. What's this one? The Stranger by the Beach, which is an anime film. Some of these I just add because they sound interesting. Oh, the Given film, which is coming out, which is out already, but it's not out in Australia. The Scoob film, which I'm still sort of like on the line about because of the whole thing with like the voice actors and such. I don't know. Becky, which I've heard is good, but also like there's a lot of plot holes, and it's graphic. Like, I don't know. Guns Akimbo, like a goal to watch more of his like stuff outside of Harry Potter, because I really like his acting and like his work and like him as a person. He seems like a great like guy, and I just have never actually checked him out on like a normal basis. Like, I've never actually gone like, oh, what other movies have you done? Like, I have a whole list of stuff that I know he's in and I just haven't watched. Like Horns, like I read the book for that and I was like, oh, that sounds sort of interesting. And like I forgot he was in the movie. There's a kids movie called Onward, which is an animated film, which I'll probably watch with my sister because she loves that. Birds of Prey, which you've already brought up. Little Women, which I've read the book. I have, but I don't remember who lent me the book. I don't remember when I read the book, and I don't remember actually like reading it. But I know I've read it because I know like I can remember certain things from when I was reading it. And I'm pretty sure there's another live action film, and I've actually seen that as well, but I can't remember that either. Six Underground, which is I've heard is a good film, and I tried to start watching, but I was too distracted at the time. That's got Ryan Reynolds as well. Last Christmas, which once again I have the DVD, I just haven't watched yet. Claws, which is another animated film, which I'll probably watch by myself or with someone. Adopt a Highway, which, this was the one I found on, it's about a ex-con finds a baby in a dumpster, which honestly just sounded sort of like intriguing more than anything, like, because I just want to see how he goes about it. The Joker film, which I'll get to eventually. I'm going to watch it, I just haven't yet. I want to watch the Aladdin film. The Gangster, the Cop, the Devil, which I only added recently. It came out 2019. The summary says a gangster and a detective work together to capture an evil murderer. I think I watched the trailer, and I'm pretty sure it's in Japanese, Korean, maybe. I'm not sure. Shazam, which I haven't heard any reviews about it actually. No one I know has really talked about it, but it looked good. Captain Marvel, I've been umming and ahhing for a while. Like, I know people said it was a good movie. I know people said it's a good movie, and it's meant to be this whole, like, moment, but I'm sort of, like, just not interested. Like, she's not an actress I like. She's not a character I know. She's not she's not, like, affiliated with anyone that I enjoy. She's sort of come in and suddenly there's this all-powerful being, and it's just like, and I don't really care that much. Like, I'm not that into it, honestly, and so I may never actually watch the film. I may watch the film, who knows. Glass, which I'm gonna watch the trilogy. I want to watch Split, and then there's the other older film with what's his name from Die Hard, I think. Die Hard? I don't know. But I need to watch that. And then Split, which came out, and then Glass. Mortal Engines, which just looked good. What's Believe Me? Oh, Believe Me, the abduction of, what's her name? I saw, like, a clip of that on, like, TikTok or something. I was like, ooh, fun. Cry Me a Sad River, which is another foreign film. Searching, which is like a social media film. Oh, not like a social. It's like based all on, like it's all through like screens and stuff. And there's this guy's daughter goes like missing. This is just me describing films I'm gonna watch. Like, I'm sorry, this is so boring. Coco, which I'm gonna probably watch with my sister. I, Tonya, which Sebastian Stan, Margot Robbie, fun times. The Anthem of the Heart, which is another like anime film. I want to watch It. I've never seen It, either of them, and so I'm gonna watch those eventually. Oh, I did watch that already. Sorry, I just saw a movie that I've actually already watched. It was the Kuroko no Basket Last Game movie. I've seen that. I'll just put that there. Sorry, I'm just... Oh, it reset. Okay. Oh, sorry. Lucky, which is a foreign film. A Silent Voice, which is an anime film. The Red Turtle, which is an anime film. I think that's by Studio Ghibli, actually. It looks good either way. Me Before You, which I want to buy. That's also got Emilia Clarke in it. And I've got the book. I think I'm going to read the book first. Although, that might disappoint me. I might get disappointed if I read the book first. I don't know. The Riddick series I've never seen. There's this French film, I think it's French, called The Untouchables, which is a trailer on one of the Tom Hardy films I own. Maybe Fast and Furious? Not Fast and Furious, Mad Max, The Fury Road. Yeah, it's a trailer on one of the films I watch with Tom Hardy in it. And every time I go, I like that movie looks so good. I need to watch it. Town, which I don't know what that is. Looks a bit creepy though. Yeah, we're getting down to like the nitty gritty of like stuff I don't quite remember adding. Oh, I'm gonna rewatch Battle Royale because I haven't seen that in ages. That got brought up last Monday as well. Battle Royale. That was a good. No, it's the end. Okay. I need to rewatch E.T. because I used to watch E.T. when I was a kid. I don't really remember it, but apparently we watched it so much that we broke the VCR tape. It ended up doing static, and I haven't seen it since then. So that'll be an experience. And I've never seen The Princess Bride, which I've heard is a good movie. I've just never... No one's ever gone, oh, watch this. So... and I need to watch The Neverending Story 2. And I think there's also a third one. Then there's some other, like, animated films. And some stuff. Like, stuff I don't remember adding that sound like it could be good. Like, there's this one called Last Holiday. Which looks like it'll be a good film. Yeah, we got through it. Like, I thought the list was longer, but it's possible that I just... Like, yeah, it's crazy. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna chat about. We're only like 40 minutes in. Like, this is crazy. I thought I'd have more to talk about. Oh, sorry, I yawned again. Let's drink some water. Stay hydrated. My baby Yoda is looking at me. My dog is staring at me through the glass. It's very cute. He's got these cute little pointy ears. He's adorable. . But yeah. I tend to, when I buy films, I tend to go, like, I get into actors or actresses. So, like, I had a Norman Reedus phase, so I bought a heap of his stuff. I had a Tom Hardy phase, so I bought a heap of his stuff. I went through a Jason Statham stage last year at the start of the pandemic, which I remember because I bought a heap of his stuff then. So I have, like, all the Expendables and, like, a heap of his other films. I have a couple that I want that I wasn't able to get at the time, which I'll need to buy. Jason Momoa, I bought a heap of his stuff. Not everything, but a couple of things. Mads Mikkelsen, who I adore. He's from, he played Hannibal in Hannibal, the TV show, which I love. Like, yeah, so I tend to go through, like, certain actresses and actors. Sebastian Stan. Like, yeah, Emilia Clarke. And then, like, yeah. A lot of those were guys, I know, but that's just how my brain works. I always prefer the male characters over the female characters. Don't know why, it's just a weird, like... But, like, I'll definitely, like... I'll enjoy them. But, yeah. Actors and actresses. It's like weird, like, phases. And then, like, I have movies from, like, when I was a kid that when I see in a second-hand store in the shops and it's like $8, I'm like, yep, I gotta get that. Normally at a second-hand store it's like $2 or $3, $5 max, which is always fun. I love second-hand stores. I normally go to buy, like, bulk books because I don't buy a lot of... I don't like buying new books from a bookshop because it's expensive. And, like, once I went into second-hand stores and I ended up getting... I went to, like, 3 or 4 different ones and I got 50 books for just over $100. And honestly, such a good, like, bargaining. Like, that... I might not have enjoyed all those books, but I got 50 books for just over $100. And honestly, like, when can you ever do that, like, in an actual shop? And, I have a heap of books I'm giving to my friend, or well, technically I sell them to her, but we decided we might do this thing where I'll send her 2 books, and she's going to, like, spend the same-ish sort of money, and then send me 2 books back, because she has this really nice second-hand store, like, where around her dad lives. So that's something, I'm going to look forward to that. Because that way, like, she'll be able to pick up books for me, and it'll be, like, interesting. I don't know yet. Because, like, I think I charge her $5 a book. And then, like, so I'm going to send her 2 books at a time. And so that'll be $10. But, like, I don't know how much that's going to cost to post. So the plan is I'll send her 2 books and I'll tell her how much it costs to post. So that way when she goes to buy me 2 books, she can make sure she doesn't spend, like, over, like, $10 minus the postage amount. So that way she's not, like, spending more money than she has to, essentially. It might not work out. It might just end up being like a... But either way, because I'm working, like, although this next week I've only got like 3 days, which maybe they're gonna fire me, maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I don't clean fast enough for them. Who knows? But yeah, so, but normally I'm working like 5 days a week, like in a row, and I'm just so busy that I can't like get it done. But yeah, that's something to look forward to. Apparently this book, she was telling me about the secondhand shop she found, and it's like, apparently it's like really nice, like fantasy, like, and it's got like nice covers, and I was like, oh, I'm so jealous. I don't read a lot at the moment, but I've been but I'm getting down to like the dregs of my, like, what I need to read. Like, I've got I've got a couple of series that I need to read. Like I've got like the Skullduggery series. There's like 3 or 4 different series, but I'm getting to like down to the dregs of books that I've got that I need to read. The problem is I've got like 20 books that are all sequels to books. And I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the first books or if I should just give them all, like, to the second-hand store. Which sucks, because, like, I'm not someone that reads the second book first. People do that, but, like, yeah. I think the book at the moment I've got to start is, like, a collection of, like, dog stories. Which, it's going to depend on how the stories are written. With like, because that's what gets me with some books is like how they're written or how they go about, like, because sometimes I just don't enjoy the writing. But yeah, it's like it's a pretty big book, but I've got to read, like, I'm gonna read the first like 10-20 pages or the first story or the first couple of chapters maybe, depending on if I'm getting into it or not, and then I'll either dump it or move on to, like, or put it into, like, or read it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm slowly getting to, like, the end of what I've got to read, which is good. Because once I get to the end, I'm gonna, that's when I'll be able to splurge a little bit again, like take $50 down to a second-hand store and just buy $50 worth of books. I think I found some series for like $10 each of books, and I was like, oh, and it's like 6 books. I'm like, oh. I mean, I may have been able to find it that same price at a proper shop, but maybe not. You know, it might have been cheaper than $10. I mean, it might have been like 7. I think it was $1 per book, $2 per book. I can't remember. Either way, crazy. I honestly probably would enjoy running. Like, I would have trouble with the whole business side of thing. But actually running, like, a second-hand store. A second-hand bookshop. I just have, like, second-hand books and I just sell them. Like, I'd enjoy that. But I don't even know how I'd go about, like, doing that. I'd have to get, like, a building and... like, unless I do it online. But then, even then, like, that's, like... it'd have to be, like, I don't know how I'd do it. I'd have to, like, set up, like, a shop online. I don't know how to do that. Like, I do, but, like, I don't. Like... like, would I do it on, like, Etsy or something? Redbubble, and just have pictures of the books? But, like, then, and then again, it's, like, second-hand books. How does that work? It's, like... yeah, I don't know. Like, it depends on how, like, if I want to have a storefront or if I want to just do it all from home. Because that when it becomes like, this could work, this could not work. I mean, honestly, like, if I had a bookshop, like an actual shop, I'd just buy out, like, a whole heap of second-hand store books. Literally buy, like, all the books at, like at a time. And just fill my store, and then just, but I doubt anyone would come in. That's the thing, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll finish writing my book and we'll see how we go. Hopefully. I'm slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. Oh, sorry, I got something caught in my throat. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, so maybe next week we'll talk about I might have watched some more stuff, and I'll be able to like talk about what I've watched. That'd be good. Just checking something. Seeing as I'm sort of running out of stuff to talk about, I may stop after an hour. If I had more to talk about, like I'm sort of like rambling, but I also like unless like I feel like I'm just sort of nonsensely talking, and I've got nothing else to like say at this point. It's just me like rambling. So I mean, just checking my Twitch stream. It may be easier just to stop and like in 9 minutes and just say done. It's cool. I'll be on again tomorrow with The Last of Us, and then the day after that it's The Last of Us again. So Tuesday, Wednesday, The Last of Us, and then Thursday, Friday is Assassin's Creed, and then Saturday, Sunday is The Witcher again. That's good. Slowly just rotate between the games. It's good that I keep saying this, but it's gonna be good that The Witcher 3 holds out for a couple more months, or maybe not a couple more months, but at least like a couple more weeks. Oh, actually, you know what? It might last like 2 months. That's like what, like 16. I don't know. I can't. I lost my halfway through the math I was doing, but yeah. Because I definitely want to get further into Assassin's Creed and The Last of Us before I start a new game, although I may, if I finish The Witcher 3, I may not replace it yet. I might try and get like halfway through into Last of Us and Assassin's Creed before I start a new game. Just because I started streaming halfway through The Witcher, or like, I don't know how far into The Witcher I was, but like I'd rather be like further into the games and then be more comfortable with the controls before I start a new game. So if I actually finish The Witcher and I finish all side quests, everything, question marks, I may end up taking it off, but I'll do 3 days of Assassin's Creed and 3 days of The Last of Us, and I'll just slowly get through further into those games, because at least that way I can just get more done, and then once I'm at a comfortable sort of spot, I'll like maybe move them back down to 2 days, and then because I really just want to get like at least halfway through halfway through at least one of those games before I launch into a third game. So it's just gonna have to be like, I'll see where I'm at once I get to the end of The Witcher 3, which I think I've still got a bit left in with like the expansion packs, and then we'll see what where I'm at in the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and where I'm at in Last of Us. And if I still want to put some more time into those before I start a third game, I'll spread them out and I'll just like play them, and then once I get to that, I'll be able to play Batman Arkham Knight and Final Fantasy VII Remake. So those are my 2 other games. I've got also one called The Last Guardian and Viking Wolves of Midgard. Midgard? I can't say that. I can't read it though. I'm like too far away. My glasses aren't that good. Well, they are, but just can't see. It's like the font. But I started those before I was even streaming, Like, I was just sort of like, I bought them because they were cheap, and I couldn't really get into them, but I might try them again. I might try them again. Start from the start. But the Vikings one, the Wolves of Midgard, I can't say that. I just can't read it either. It's weird, like the camera angle doesn't move, and it's odd. So I don't know. It's gonna be like I don't know. Maybe I might trade them back in. I don't know. Oh. Yeah. So I might head off soon if no one wants to throw something into the chat about a movie or just like a question or something. But then I might just disappear and we'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll do a full hour. I've got like 4 more minutes. Yeah. So we'll do like a full hour. Normally I do 2 hours, but I sort of ran out. Like, I suppose I could go through every single movie I've got, but that just seems like too much. So next week we'll just talk, I'll talk about what I've watched. Like, that's gonna be a normal thing, I think, me just bringing up what I've watched, and then maybe I don't know, ask some questions on Twitter maybe. I don't think anyone follows me on Twitter. I've got like 5 followers. But maybe I'll do like a weird hashtag thing, see if anyone wants to ask me any questions. I don't know, probably not. I don't think I'd get anything. It's cool. I don't know, maybe I'll just randomly talk again. I don't know. It's fun, like, I might try branch out I've got a Tumblr account, I might try branch out a bit more there. But my Tumblr account is very much associated with like one thing, and the gaming is not it. So I don't really like. I've crossed over once with that, and I don't particularly like using Tumblr for my gaming stuff just because they don't intertwine, and it seems a bit weird to be like trying to get people to watch this when it's not about what the blog is about, you know. So it's like seems a bit like not quite like hitting, like, so I might not. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe we'll play a game or something, I don't know. One person player games. I'm not hooked up to, like, I don't know how to do it through my computer. Oh, I suppose I could do it through my computer, but might be a bit dodgy. I might try to figure that out. I wonder if I could plug in my controller through my computer and then, I don't know. Okay, I'll figure that out. That's gonna be like it's me just sort of going on like a mental splurge, like, wonder if that's possible. It probably is. Like, and like we could do like a chatting where I just play like some random game on my computer, but I don't know, like, what sort of game could I play on my computer that's not like the game I have to completely 100% focus, and we could just still just chat. Like a dressing up game? That seems weird. Maybe like a weird, oh, I don't know, a free game, that's for sure. It had to be free. It'd probably be some kind of like, I don't know, something that we can stream, I suppose. Oh, my dog is looking very intense right now. What's he doing? Just 5 seconds. Oh, baby, what's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, my dog is acting weird. I'm just gonna walk to the door. Walk to the door. You guys are coming with me, apparently. What are you doing? Come on in. Okay, he came in the room with me. He's acting weird. Hey, baby. Eat some biscuits. Okay, lay on the couch. You're a good boy. Okay. Oh, there's a cat there as well. I just saw her. She's staring at me through the glass. I love her so much. I have 2 cats. They're gorgeous. Hello. Can you hear something? Can you hear something? No? Okay. Yeah, my nice baby talk, guys. Sorry. Yes, I might head off. I rambled for like an hour with some awkward silences, and I'm sorry about that. Okay, thank you for watching, or listening, I suppose. Feel free to follow me if you'd like, or don't. I don't mind. It's up to you. I don't really mind. If you enjoyed what I was talking about, like, feel free to follow me and see when I'm live again. I'm live nearly every single night. For me, in Australia. I'm live nearly every single night in Australia. But there might be 2 nights this week coming that I may not be able to be live. Mainly for family reasons. So, but yeah, normally I'm live, like, every single night in Australia. I don't know what time it is for other people. Like, in America, I know it's, like, early morning. But, yeah, it's sort of just, if you want to follow me, follow me. I don't mind. I don't, like, if you enjoyed it, feel free. If you didn't, I am on Twitter, which is my account is linked on my Twitch about me page. I think it's linked somewhere on there. I know that I set up like a thing where it shows my. I don't do much on it, but like I'm on there sometimes. Sometimes I just do stuff. It's very much like I've got all sorts of stuff on there, so feel free to follow me on that, or just send me your questions on that if you'd like. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, depending on where you are and what your time zone is. And I will see you tomorrow sometime. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow night. It might be tomorrow morning or tomorrow in the like lunchtime for me. I don't know, but it should be like it's gonna be like at some. Probably earlier than normal because I'm not working. Although apparently I'm only working 3 days next week, so it may not be like... I may be streaming earlier on the days I'm not working. But yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. You having fun, baby boy? Playing with your biscuits? Yeah? Good boy.